Hello, Cheap here again. I haven't restarted the game yet. Before I did that, I had a few questions. Everybody knows, well, maybe not. Right now I am playing on the island. And this is really the only map I've ever played on. I was just wondering if you guys would prefer, what map you would prefer me to play on. As I said, I don't know. I don't have any experience with the other maps. Might be fun to go in blind. Maybe I should stick with what I know. I'm not sure on that. So I thought maybe I'd ask you for some advice. What are you willing to watch? Still not sure what kind of channel or what kind of thing I want to do with the channel. I know I'm not that funny, so probably won't be a comedy channel. I will try, but I just want to see what everybody thought, what kind of stuff you're wanting to see, you're willing to look at, watch me try to play. I don't want to play something that nobody wants to watch. Right now I'm just kind of piddling around, trying to figure out what to do before I leave. Stop it. Stop moving. Stop. Stable wandering. No. Back here. Behavior. Stable wandering. I told you to stop. No. Behavior. Your wandering's off. Are you still wandering? Follow. Don't want to follow all because the birds up top are gonna go nuts. Let's see. Follow one. I need to get faster at this whistling stuff. Anybody have any ideas of maybe what I could try to do to be different from all the other YouTube videos? Any thoughts, any ideas on what I can do to help set me apart? It will be solo gameplay. That is a big thing. I don't usually have a lot of time to do the alls. have to get on there and make sure everything has food and all that fun stuff. Sometimes it'll be a couple days before I can get on. I just don't want to mess anything up. At least on here, I can play at my own pace if I need to. Maybe I'll graduate up to a server. I've only been playing for like 2 months or something. Because I bought the game in December, but it sat there and I didn't get a chance to play or anything for a while after I got it. Sorry about that, sneeze break. Sorry, I do realize I need to speak up, speak a little louder. I'm going to try to do that. As I was saying, I don't know what maps I should play on. What you guys are wanting to see. I don't think it's all the maps, but I got a list here. I've got like the island, of course. Still. Okay. Sorry, I've got the island, of course. I've got Scorched Earth, Aberration, the Center, Ragnarok, Valguero. And I noticed I have Genesis. I didn't think I had Genesis. But I heard that's very different from the normal game. I haven't seen any videos on that yet. I was purposely trying to stay away from them. Just because it is so new. But I don't know, I'll probably end up watching a couple anyways in the downtime, just out of boredom. Any ideas on what you guys want to watch? Any ideas on what kind of channel I could turn this into? I mean, if we don't want to, I mean, I can have the gameplay going in the background just so there's something to watch. I have something to do, and we can just sit here and talk about anything. Don't have to be game related. Just wanted to see what all you guys wanted to do or watch before I restarted. There's not much point in me restarting. Do the exact same thing in the exact same place. If I restart, I'm gonna do something different somewhere else. Whether it's be on the island, I'll build somewhere else. But just wanted to see what you guys had to think. Maybe get some more advice. I did find a editing thing on the PlayStation Store. It's called a Sharefactory. I'm planning to try to play around with that a little bit and see if that has anything that can help me out. See if I can figure it out, because this whole thing's new to me still. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Those are you. Hold still. Level 25. Can't take one hit, not worth taming. Sorry. I got distracted. Any thoughts on what I should do? Sorry, I know I'm repeating myself. I'm just unsure of myself. That's part of why I'm trying to do these videos, to see what's going on, see what people want to see. Leave a comment. Send me a tweet. cpCheap. I'm on Twitter, YouTube, obviously. maybe once we get bigger. I'm not expecting this to be, I'm not expecting to be a big time YouTuber or anything like that. I'm not expecting to get real popular, YouTube famous, internet famous, or nothing like that. It's just, this is just something to do to pass the time. Mostly all out of boredom. Thought it'd be fun to do. Maybe a little hobby. I was thinking about a schedule for videos. I think I'm gonna try to shoot for at least one every 2 weeks. Just starting out, because especially with quarantine and everything, I don't have a lot of time I can record. I mean, I've got plenty of time, but I've got to make sure the wife's not around. She's out doing something. That way, it's quiet in the house. So I just gotta be able to get her out, send her to her mom's for a little bit, find something for her to do for a couple hours so I can try to put something together. But that's usually not a big deal. But at least for now, I'm shooting for one video every 2 weeks. There might be extras here and there depending on how much free time I get, but at least we'll know there is a schedule. And if I don't make it, I do apologize. As I said, I am new. I am very forgetful. I'm going to try to set reminders on the calendar, but I'm a very forgetful person. I'm very bad with directions. Like right now, I'm not sure where I'm at, honestly. I could check the map, but more fun just to get lost and see what happens, isn't it? I just wanted to see what everybody thought. Get some stamina. Let everybody know kind of what to expect. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I can even do that. I don't know if I can let you know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. I am going to try to see what I can do with that Sharefactory, see if that'll work. See if maybe I can edit a couple clips together or something like that, because like I took a sneeze break there. I really don't want to have to put that in. I may have to scrap this entire video just because I stopped recording to sneeze and then I hit record again. And that's gonna mess everything up because nobody's gonna know what I was talking about in the first 5 minutes. So this may not even go out. We'll just have to see what I can do. If I can't figure it out, then I guess I'll just have to re-record and try again. As I said though, I am going to try to speak up. I realized I was awfully quiet in that first video, and the first part of this one. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to it. Leave me alone. If you notice, I did turn down the sound effects, that way the waterfall wasn't so loud and overpowering me. That and the doors. Sorry about that, I didn't realize the doors were so much louder. I thought the waterfall would have been considered the ambient sound, but it wasn't. It was just sound effects, just like everything else, so honestly, I'm not sure what that ambient sound is. Oh well, didn't really make a difference, so doesn't really matter then. Still trying to figure out what to do, what to play, what map. If I do build on this map, I got a couple ideas of where I might build the base, but that's in the future. You can't start off with your big base. You always gotta have a little temporary shack until you can graduate up. Let's see what's in here. Bugs. T-Rex. 35, you gotta go. From what I've seen, I need to tame and breed up boss fights. So I need to get the low levels out of here, so hopefully a higher level will spawn. Actually, I don't know why I'm even worrying about that. If I'm gonna restart anyways. Oh well. Don't know much about the boss fights, so I thought about trying to do something different for the boss fights. I don't know what would be considered different. I'm sure by now people have done every combination and tried every dino possible for the boss fights. I thought it'd be fun to do Therizinosaurus for the boss fight, just because they kicked my butt a lot when I was starting out. But I got a feeling, I've never seen anybody do it, but I've got a feeling that it's probably been done so many times before. But at this point, I'm so late to the game, everything's been done. I'm always trying to get higher level Dimorphodons. I love those cute little things. Sorry, I don't even know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I'm just kind of flying around. Maybe I'll see something or a place I want to build. Iguanodons. Wonder how they would do in the boss fight. If I were to do like a super breeding or something. Might be able to get them to do pretty good. I don't know. I'd have to test it out, see how well they do before I tried something like that. Raptors. I hate raptors. I know there's not really anybody even watching this right now, so I don't know why I'm even making this video, but maybe at least if I have a couple of videos out there, I can start getting a little bit of traction and get a response to what I should do. because of right now there's nobody to really say what map I should do, or anybody to even really watch. This might be kind of neat up here on top. Have something right here. Put out maybe some pillars or something. Have some overhang. Maybe out to like here or something and have it hanging off. I don't know. We'll see whenever we get there. I don't think I want to do anything too close to a waterfall again, just because it's kind of loud. Especially for the recording, if I'm going to do that. But we'll just have to see what's going on. See what happens. Who knows? Maybe I'll see a pretty waterfall that I just can't help myself and I end up building there anyways. We'll find ways around it. Maybe that Sharefactory has a way to turn down the background noise and turn up my voice. That way I don't have to strain myself. Because I am talking pretty loud. And I think it's just my microphone's not picking it up as well as I thought it would. That's one thing I don't like. Come here. Even a little, like with an Argentavis here, you can pick up everything. Almost everything. Gotta be careful with what I'm saying. Somebody's gonna take it wrong and get in trouble. Hey, be nice. I was helping. Stupid turtle. Let's see. Oh, we actually made it quite a ways away. Alright. Let's see. Alright, we got stamina. Yay! Alright, sorry, I got quiet there again. I'm trying to stay conscious of how loud I'm speaking. That way it can be picked up. Being honest, I do usually talk to my dinos quite a bit on this game, mostly out of boredom. At this point, I've been cooped up in the house for almost 4 months, so I get kind of bored and I start talking to dinos. I'll probably try to limit that on camera at least, because I don't want to steal anything from other YouTubers. I know there's one out there that plays Ark, and that's kind of his thing. I don't want to take that away from him. Oh, I didn't even realize I came up to my refining area. One of them. Ooh, aloes. 15, 10. shame the alpha was only 15. Alrighty. Well, does anybody else have any ideas? Like I said, we're just trying to figure out what map to play on, where I should start. Should I start on the island and slowly work through all the maps? Should I restart a new character on every map, or should I just transfer over? Should I keep all the dinos and everything separate for each map? Keep my character and just work my way back up on the new map. Though I'm not starting completely at zero, but I still gotta start off small and make all the stuff to get up to, like, start off with a spear, work my way up to a bow, crossbow, and then work my way up to metal, starting with stone, or try to just transfer everything over and just try to fly through maps, or I don't think I'd be a very good speedrunner. I mean, I could try, but still. What level you are? I know I should probably be harvesting those for oil and electronics, but since I'm restarting anyways, there's not really much of a point. Not really much of a point in me even looking at levels right now. I wish I could fly faster. I know, like, Pteranodons are faster, but the give and take on their stamina is just not worth it to me. I mean, I've got this guy fully leveled up, and I probably went a little overboard on the stamina, but let's see. Yeah, 4,000 stamina, 1022 weight, 2,686.9% melee damage. It was a 150. Had better stats than the other one starting out, so I transferred my saddle and I started just riding this one. I was hoping one of the imprinted ones would be my next mount, but I mean, there's not really much of a point whenever I'm starting over anyways. Just kind of see what happens. I mean, pretty sure if I start over I can find an even better argent to breed with, because the melee damage and stuff wasn't very good on these ones I started with. This was only the only 12 argents I have, so I just started breeding all of them to see what kind of stats I could get, because I'm still new to that, still learning. I didn't realize that leveling them up had no effect on the offspring. So I have no idea what the original stats are for any of my birds. I'm just kind of trying to breed them and see what I get, and then maybe try to do some trial and error and see what kind of stats I get from this bird versus this bird with this bird versus this bird with that bird. That way I can figure out who I need to eliminate from the breeding pool. I'll know for future reference when we start a new game, though, not to do that. If I'm gonna use it for breeding, leave it alone and just let it sit. Don't level it up. Or at least, maybe I'll write down the stats somewhere on a sticky note. sorry, change the subject, but I was thinking about maybe this might be a good spot for a base. Just wanna see what level you are. I hate using this thingy on the back of a bird. Oh, it's calculated. No, I don't care about that. 45. Nope, not high enough. I don't have everything for... I guess I already got that one. I don't need the experience, I'm just trying to unlock different hairstyles and stuff like that. Is that an alpha? Alpha 15? Let's go get it. If we start over on this map, at least I know about where I want to start, where I'll have my temporary shack, and all that fun stuff until we get moved up and find a better base place. I have a few different ideas for the long-term base places, on this map at least. But like I said, that's always subject to change. We may get to playing on even this map, and just exploring might find something that I overlooked before and decide to build there instead. We just gotta see what happens. Maybe we won't play on this map at all. I have seen gameplay for all the other maps except Genesis. I wanted to see. I'm trying to hold off, but my YouTube series I watch is about to go into Genesis. I'm a little behind, but I don't want to just stop supporting his videos and stuff because I've been watching them for so long that I still want to watch, and I'm interested, but at the same time I don't. Genesis is the only map that I'm still completely ignorant about and don't know anything. I thought that might be kind of cool, but at the same time, it's always good to just have a little bit of an idea before you go into it. What are you doing to that rock? Oh god, that rock's gonna need therapy. Sorry. Give you some privacy. Like I was saying, if we do start over, I'm probably gonna start in the same place just because I like this place. I've tried starting in a few different places, but starting, I don't remember which one it is. I think it's South Zone 3 or something like that. I don't know which one exactly. Let's get a better view. This area here. This is my favorite area to start with. It is not the best area. It is not the safest area. Sorry about that. I had a little problem with the PlayStation. Cut me off. But as I was saying, I like this area. I know it's not the best, but I like it because it's got all kinds of these river rocks. All kinds of them. They're a good source of metal in the beginning stages of the game. When you first get in the smithy and the metal tools, this is a really good spot. It's got river rocks all up and down this thing. On both sides, got some in the center, underwater. I really like this place. I'll probably be starting here again. It is not the safest by no means. There's, as you've already seen, I've killed 2 raptors so far. And usually up here is even worse. There's so much danger up here. So much danger. And it's usually all raptors in this area right here. Sorry, hiccups. All raptors. There's, like when I first started up here, it was, I think there's a pack of like 6 raptors running around up here. It took forever. But it was my first time playing. I was gonna give up, but I seen this spot right here next to this tree, and I just liked it so much that I just had to have it. I died repeatedly so many times. Is that a raptor? An oviraptor. That's an oviraptor. He's fine. Just sorry. Distracted. Piece of candy. As I was saying, I loved this spot so much that I just had to have it. So after dying repeatedly, I finally got him cleared out enough to get up here and build. I don't have to build in that exact spot. Thought about building like over this way maybe. Let's see if I can clear out those rocks. Maybe come down here. Maybe on like, maybe this ledge over here. Have a small hut just on this ledge. And that would just be the only place I have to worry about. Or maybe I could just do something like right here. And have like, this is the garden area right here. I don't know. We'll just have to see. That I don't need to get that too far into this. Probably won't be the main base place. This is just the area I like to use for my first temporary shack before I move on. Said this is my old house where I first started. Only reason I even ran piping for this place because it wasn't meant to be my permanent base. Only reason I ran pipe was because I had 2 Therazinos roaming around down here, and I could not get past them to get water for the life of me. They would kill me and all my dinos every time. So I finally was able to sneak past, lay down a single piece of pipe. Then I would get killed, come back up here, lay another piece of pipe, get killed, respawn up here. Because I would only care, just because I knew I was going to die, I would put all my stuff in one of these storage boxes. It could take one single piece of pipe with me. And I would take off running, connect the piece of pipe, try to run back, but I always died. I've lost several pieces of pipe down there too that I wasn't gonna try to stop and get them back. I just make some more. It's all just stone, and I mean, I got plenty of stone up here. I wasn't worried about stone. So I just make some more, run down, do one more piece. And then I had to put some tanks up here because I was sick of running back and forth to try to get water and dodge all the creatures. Like I said, there's not much in here. I got a campfire, got some storage, a bed and some water. Got a forge and a smithy. Oh, a couple mortar and pestles. But I mean, that's all I had time to really put in there before I decided it was time to graduate and find a better place. I like the thatch roof on the wood, but it's not as safe, so I had to graduate up and start using stone, and then I went to metal. this is so ugly. I wish it was, you could make this pipe and stuff looks prettier, but, or at least take it down and like be able to get it to go down along the ground, not up it's jutting out the side of the hill. But I'll get better with it as I go, the more I do. I know all these base places, you've probably even seen people do each one a million times. I'm not going to be doing anything new, really. But I accepted that. I've accepted that. I was late to the game because I was too broke to afford the game. But I'm trying to make the best of it. I only watched 2 people play the game online on YouTube. So I'm trying to build spots that they have not built. Trying not to get I'm trying not to let their names and everything slip out because I don't know. They may not want to be associated with me. I don't know yet. Still trying to hear back from them. There's nobody is willing to reply to me. But if they don't, then oh well. See, this is a real pretty spot too. Thought about building like down here and have something connect from there to over here. Or like right across the top right here. Maybe just have a small little house. It doesn't have to be fancy. Maybe just have something small like right here overlooking all this. I thought about putting like a small hut on this little island here, but I like the tree there. I don't want to take that down. I'm not going to be able to do too much and still leave that tree. No, wait a second. Maybe I could do like pillars all the way on the outsides here, all the way around. That way I can leave the tree there and have the house up here. But then again, I'm building real close to the waterfall, and that doesn't do well for audio recording. I don't know. Whenever we get to that point, we're not there yet. We're still new. We're going to be starting all over, so we're going to be brand new. We're going to play dumb. We don't know anything. We're going to try to figure it out. We'll figure out where we want to live. And we'll wait and figure that out whenever it's time. Right now, we're just looking. Honestly, I don't even know how long I've been talking. Hope this isn't too long of a video. Now I've got 3 different cuts. I gotta see if Sharefactory will let me put them together. If not, nobody will hear any of this, and I'll have to start all over and see if I can do it in one cut. That'll be fun. Okay, we're almost back to base. Alright, well, I think that's all I had to... You had to put your head in the way, didn't you? You don't always have to be the star of the show. Sorry about that. Alright. I guess that's all I had. I'm kinda rambling. Well, thank you for watching. Again, my name is cpCheap. And I'm sorry I don't have an outro or an intro or anything yet. It's hard to come up with something that somebody hasn't done before. But for now, be nice.